What's going on, guys? Nick Trigili here at the New York Pro 2019 Generation Iron, talking to Juan Morel, two-time champ.
Two-time champ.
How's it feel right now? I know it's a cliche question to ask you, but I really want to know.
Cloud 9, I feel amazing. Honestly, still can't believe it. I mean, this to me is my Olympia. Everybody knows since I started competing at this show, I've done it 8 times. It's always been, for me, the show that I want to win. You know, I know I can never win the Olympia, but it's always been like my Olympia.
And no. Don't say never. Don't say never.
I don't think I can, but I mean, whatever. I mean, this is, for me, like, you know, you hear the crowd. I come here since day one. Crowds always have my support. New York people love me. I love them. I love everybody. But, you know, it's that New York, you know, it's just that New York love, you know, so.
This show is much different. Being a competitor myself, this is much different than any other show that I've ever been to, too. It's a different love. It's warm. It's a warm welcoming. All your friends here, your family can actually come to the show. Yes. You're not in a third world country. You're competing, you know. All right, so two-time champ here. I know you did Olympia a couple times now, but this year you're looking different, though. You did something different. I noticed with my eyes that you're thicker from the front or back, from the side. I don't know what it is, but something looked different today. I mean, tell me what you've been doing.
Quad sweep is I didn't have a quad sweep last year. My non-existent. My legs, you know, have definitely gotten bigger. And I only was able to do that with a short, I would say 10 to 12 weeks after the Olympia of training. I didn't get a long time to actually put work in. So now I got about another 8 weeks before I start my Olympia prep to kind of try to attack it and even get them bigger. So it's pretty much a sweep. I didn't have sweeps before. I always had it in the thighs. Even that came up. So what I changed was I stopped squatting. And I stopped training really. I started doing a lot of I started training them the way I train my upper body. Everybody knows I'm big into supersets and a lot of volume, so I started doing that with my legs and kind of pre-exhausting, doing leg extensions, and going right to leg press as heavy as I can. So let's say heavy as I can for like 20 reps. So that might max out like maybe 10 plates aside or whatever. Yeah. But I'm fighting to get 20 reps, and every rep burns because of the leg extension being pre-exhaust. So I started doing that, and I'll do maybe about 6 sets of that. Then I'll do the same thing with hacks. Pre-exhaust, then go to hacks, and that actually started getting my sweeps to every workout. You feel it. So that's
what were you doing before for legs? Just straight up squats, leg press, just
heavy squats, heavy hacks, and my knees were just killing me, you know. And they were getting sore, but they weren't doing nothing for my legs.
Because, I mean, I've seen you train your upper body, obviously, tons of videos, but I never see much leg videos. I see your IG stories once in a while. I see you doing the circuit training. I don't know if that was something you did once in a while, or is that something you've been...
Every training. I do that with my upper body, too. Everything for me is supersets, and I've been training my whole upper body like that for the longest time. But what people don't get is, even though I'm supersetting, I still train heavy. So I do a heavy compound, and then a lighter movement for more reps and more of a squeeze. So that's just my style. And I do that with my clients. Stop believing it.
I mean, as far as your legs coming up, they definitely came up. I mean, your upper body's just getting bigger and bigger, though. Your upper body's not slowing down. That's the thing. So, especially your chest. Your chest is probably one of your strongest point, I think. Your delts are huge. Arms are definitely – even your arms, I think, are even bigger from the front. When you're front relaxed pose, you're just more thicker from the front and everything. I think age, too, has probably to do with it. Muscle maturity, you know.
This is actually my lightest weight. I used to compete at 264 the last few years. Even when, so I actually for Brazil, I was 255. For this show, I was 250 pounds. So I just kind of focused more on conditioning, and I know I have the muscle and I wasn't going to lose it, so I just like dieted hard and try to just get as crisp as possible. And that was just my focus. Forget about size. You know, and the size was there. So it actually, I looked at the pictures, it actually looked bigger than what I was, you know, so it was not worried too much about the numbers, because sometimes you worry about that, and when you have that film, you don't look as big. You know,
no, I think this is probably your most complete package. I mean, for sure, from a bodybuilder's eye. I mean, I notice more things than a regular human eye, and I don't know, something look when your front relaxed poses look different. I mean, you're thicker all over the place, and that definitely helps. Definitely your arms and everything from the front.
The waist is smaller.
Waist is smaller. You didn't do any vacuums. Did you do vacuum tonight? I didn't see it.
I did it at one time. This morning I did. Tonight I didn't do it too much because when I do it, I gotta suck. Like I like to suck in and then pull in, and it takes too long. And I kind of noticed that they wouldn't let us. They were calling the shots, so I didn't want to like waste my time and lose points on trying to hit the vacuum. So I just kind of went into it.
Yeah, people get obsessed with that vacuum thing, and they were like all over the internet because you did a vacuum. I'm like, dude, you should be able to do that.
And honestly, I guess because it being my second show, I had to eat a lot of food. So it's like, even though my stomach is flat, it would have been a lot harder to do a really good vacuum because I had a lot of food in me. I had to carb up a lot.
Are you still doing cardio for shows? Not doing cardio?
Cardio. I actually do it even in the off season because I'm big into staying healthy and, you know, keeping my heart healthy. So I don't do what normal people do with intense cardio. I keep my heart rate like at 105, 100 beats per minute. So it's more just for getting my heart, working on my muscle. You know, so I do about half an hour every day.
Do you think it would help you at all, or make you better by having more cardio in there? But do you need to be tighter? You think, or you think that's not even a part of the
condition? I mean, if I would have been tighter, maybe if I mean, I don't think
you need to be tighter.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
They never knock your conditioning or anything. They never say, "Oh, you need to be tighter." One, no, that's like the last thing.
Yeah, I don't. You know, do more. I wouldn't need more cardio. No.
That probably helps with your supersets, though, the endurance in the gym, doing the cardio too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've actually this week I have Apple Watch. I never really. I never really checked my heart rate when I'm training. This week I was just curious. I was curious on where my heart rate was at when I'm training, and my heart rate was like 98, which is like pretty much like 50% of my, you know, which is 50%. But my resting heart rate is 49, 50.
Oh wow!
So I have and that's due to cardio. I like to take care of my heart. Yeah.
Somebody with 300 pounds walking around. I mean, that's crazy. Are you done for the rest of the year, or are you
done to the Olympia? Yes. Say I'm shutting it down. Have some fun this week with my family. You know,
you had a good section. I was sitting right behind. Your whole family supports you. Like, I mean, we all know that anyway online. I see everyone supporting you, but your whole section was rowdy.
Thank you. Means a lot.
All right, so this is Juan Morel, your 2019 New York Pro Champion. We're gonna be signing out here with Generation Iron. Juan, thank you. Appreciate it.